why don't you go down to the Mayo travel agency and get you a ticket the way your brain has been vacationing?
You got that right on this one. Today, boy, we got a story
You're
here
listening
to
to
freak out
Hollywood
about.
on Motorcycle Madhouse
Sad
on
state of
iTunes
affairs.
and all major podcasts.
You guys been listening over on Spotify, haven't you?
You're listening to only
iTunes
the
as
best
well,
internet
man.
radio station in the world.
Oh, we gonna make some people upset with that American flag over on that video part of this, man. I'm telling ya. Do we got some snowflakes out there? Hey, Snowflake! You said you wanted to debate the Black Dragon. I'm here, honey. Come on, Cupcake. I'm ready to go. You know who you are. But this stuff is getting crazy out there, isn't it, man? It's absolutely ridiculous. Where is the 3%ers at? I don't see you anywhere. What is going on? Bikers have been stepping up to protect stuff, but where are you guys? Always talking about don't tread on me, don't do this, don't do that, and you guys are sitting at home while it's all happening. But anyway, what'd you guys think of my American flag? I love my American flag. Yes, I am proud of this country, even though most of the snowflakes are not. Well, it'll never change over here. We support our veterans and we support our firefighters. And yes, the good old American flag, baby. Tomorrow, I got a new editorial coming out tomorrow. Probably tomorrow evening. Over on bikerlifestylemagazine.com. That's one of our other platforms. You see a lot of tech over there, a lot of motorcycles, the whole 9 yards, and that's where my editorials are at. And you can get your daily biker news over at harley-liberty.com. The editorial is going to be talking about don't take advice. For one, you shouldn't be taking advice from anybody on the internet. I say that all the time about me. I'm biker news, man. That's what I am. I keep you up to dated. Yeah, stumbled there a little bit. Updated on everything going in the biker scene. I don't talk about, how to do this, how to do that, because I believe the only way to do that is just to go out on the street and do it. If you seen the Chicago Confederation of Clubs video, they talk about that a lot in there. But taking advice from out bad members? What are you, stupid? Are you crazy? Are you an imbecile? They're out bad for a reason. But I guess there was a blow up in one of these groups led by one of these schlucks. And boy, I guess it wasn't good. Everything from kicking one guy out that was real popular to, calling other people, asking if one of the administrators were really a part of the club they said they were in, questioning the integrity. But hey, it's Facebook. It is full of drama, man. What happened? And this is a serious question. What happened just throwing your leg over a bike and go riding? Now, I know a lot of these Facebook groups could be used for good stuff, man. Meeting other people, let's go hook up and let's go ride. But I fear people want to belong to something so much that they get led in the wrong direction. And again, that's the reason why you don't hear us talking about motorcycle club protocol or this or that. Yeah, there's some good guys that are out there doing it. BD, he actually, he's going to get presented the 2020 award over at NCOM in October. And yes, I'll have the dates for you. That way you can do, meet BD, you can meet me. I'll be up there. Having some fun, man, and you'll see what it's really about, because we still got some naysayers out there, following the fantasy crap that a lot of the, some YouTubers and some creators put out there, but more importantly, what a lot of Leo put out there. So, you can see for your damn self the way it really is. So that's going to be my 2 cents in that op-ed. I'm probably going to have about 3 a week because people really enjoy them. Everybody knows I'm straight to the point, man. Screw all that freaking messing around and being candy asses, if you will. So, but wait till you know what? Wait till you hear this story. You're not going to believe it. You know what? It's basically sellouts, if you ask me. They're schlucks. They're a joke. Hopefully you email them, let them know just how bad of a schluck they are. So let's get to the news, shall we? Okay, this is the one I was talking about. From Biker Dad. Everybody knows I like Biker Dad. If you haven't gone over or seen his stuff, he's real cool when it comes to doing these types of stories. He follows all the good that goes on in the biker community. Yes, we, really cover the bad most of the time. But he does do a lot of good stuff. So get over there and check it out at Biker Dad. Alabama's Confederate motorcycles changing its name. Quote, to better reflect the values of the company. Yes, if you guys don't know who or Confederate motorcycles is, yeah, it used to be a decent popular line. And what I say to them before I start reading this is, sellouts. Your name was cool and dandy for you when it was cool to fly all that stuff. But now, all of a sudden, your values are different. You are the biggest hypocritical asses that I've ever heard about. So, what I am hoping is if people start talking, let them know that, which way the wind blows is where they're going to go. And that's saying something for a company. How do you know that they're going to stand by their products if you buy one of their motorcycles? What do they cost? Like $30,000 for one of them damn things? Yes? How can you trust them? Let's read. And this by Chris Best, and he is Biker Dad. Alabama has always been a part of the history that defined the civil rights movement from its days as a slave state and the Civil War to some of the most important moments that drove the change of the 1960s. Okay, it's a good start there, Biker Dad, but what's that have to do with anything? The complicated relationship with the state's past and the effort to move forward has led to decades of change. One of the latest changes at the Birmingham motorcycle manufacturer, remember that, Confederate Motorcycles, which has changed its brand to Combat Motors LLC. Oh, are you going after the 3%ers now? You know what? You're getting away from bikers and you want to shift. Why would you call yourself Combat Motors? It's a very legitimate question. To better reflect the values of its company, its clients, and its mission. Again, you're going whichever way the wind blows. And blows is a good word, isn't it? That's what you do. You blow anybody who don't agree with you, right? You have to be politically correct. I wonder, is there going to be any more motorcycle manufacturers out there that change the way they're doing stuff because it's politically correct? It's the thing that you should be doing. We stand with those peaceably fighting for change in the United States and are very happy to contribute and overhaul or overdo but small part of that change. You are schlucks. Big time schlucks. Cowards, if you ask me. Quote, our motorcycles are realized through a partnership with various members of our team who design, build, and distribute these one-of-kind masterpieces. I've seen some of your bikes. They're not masterpieces, man. They're high-priced junk. High-priced junk. You cater to the rub community who you cater to. No normal biker or hardcore scooter tramp's gonna buy your junk. That's exactly what it is. We feel that the new name better exemplifies the spirit and values of that team. The company says it will continue to service bikes branded Confederate and will actually rebrand any motorcycle for owners interested in an update. Oh my God. You guys are the biggest sellouts. Biggest sellouts there around. Don't go to a biker rally is what I'm telling you. You're going to see too many of them flags flying around and you get all butthurt. Next thing you know, you're going to get socked in the eye. Or maybe they'll do what they are with NASCAR and nobody's watching them. So hopefully nobody buys your junk. The changes can be made at their Birmingham location. Today's announcement signals to the world that combat motors will be built for many years to come. My last question on this. Last question. Are you giving up the trademark of the company, Confederate Motorcycles? Because if you really believe in what you're doing, you'd give it up. Just saying. Okay. Be careful out there and follow him on social media, TB Biker Dad on Facebook, and of course Twitter. He is the news director for WKRG. He's a big motorcycle enthusiast. Again, there's a picture of the Schluck's place. Visit him over on Biker Dad. Now, let's go overseas, and them people, oh my God, they are out of control, it looks like. This from rnz.co.nz. Police arrest Mongols motorcycle gang leaders in Bay of Plenty. Police have arrested most of the senior leadership and patched members of the Mongols motorcycle gang in the Bay of Plenty. That's a nice looking bike, by the way. But anyway, yes, they took down basically the whole chapter from what we're hearing. 10 patched members of the Mongols motorcycle gang, including senior leaders, were arrested after a series of police raids in Bay of Plenty this morning. This was a couple days ago. Over 110 police staff executed search warrants at 10 properties across the region, resulting in firearms, drugs, cash, and vehicles being seized. The arrested face a total of 228 charges, including participating in an organized crime group, money laundering, possession of firearms and explosives, and a raft of drug charges. Man, you guys going all gangster over there, man. You guys, you know what? It's like the 1960s over in freaking New Zealand and Australia. You guys going crazy, man. You need to get off that stuff. Detective Superintendent Greg Williams said the majority of them had been deported from Australia and were from one of the Bandito chapters in Brisbane. 8 firearms were seized, including 4 military-style semi-automatic weapons. What do you guys consider semi-automatic military style? Is it, like a 223 all dressed up, the same thing these schlucks over on the left think that are freaking military stuff. All it is cosmetic. That's all it is. It's the same thing right underneath. Bringing the total seized from the gang in the past 4 months to 28. Damn. 19 vehicles were also seized, 5 motorcycles, 1 light truck, 1 heavy truck, 7 cars, 4 Udis, and a quad bike. Other items include 6 Molotov cocktails, ammunition, and various amounts of cannabis, methamphetamine, and cash. Damn, you guys going nuts over there. It's Motorcycle Club. This kind of stuff gives them the freaking opportunity to say that stupid crap about motorcycle gangs. The ongoing violence between this organized group and other local gangs is simply about controlling a share of this drug market, and all these gangs have made it clear that they are prepared to use violence to protect their share. Well, it seems like it with all that stuff coming up. Again, that is the Mongols. Most of the chapter went down over there. Let's go to Corey Graff's Wall of Shame, shall we? Yes, our Wall of Shame is for those who don't believe that police officers or Leos, as I call them, do a lot worse than what they accuse 1%er clubs of doing. Just saying. Hillsborough County deputy arrested after fight with Plant City officer. The altercation started as the officer was shining his flashlight looking for a missing girl. There is the picture of Ivan Marino. You are in the Wall of Shame. My fault. I get those two mixed up. You know, what do you want me to say? Plant City by Peter Talbot of the Tampa Bay Times. An off-duty deputy Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputy was arrested and placed on leave early Monday morning after trying to fight a Plant City police officer. Oh, they both going at each other. I would have paid to see that. Ivan Morano, 33, who has worked at the sheriff's office since 2016, faces a felony charge of battery on a law enforcement officer and a misdemeanor charge of resisting an officer without violence. Hey, what happened here? I thought two police officers duking it out. Hey, you know what? Forget about it. We're both blue gang, you know. But it looks like these blue guys are, you know, starting to turn on each other. Morano was sitting in the backyard of a home on the 2000 block of Walden Woods Drive in Plant City around 1 a.m. Monday when a Plant City police officer shined his flashlight behind nearby houses searching for a girl who ran away from her home. The officer continued his search and Morano kept yelling. The sheriff's office said the officer identified himself and Morano moved toward him, bumping shoulders with him and trying to fight him. The sheriff's office said Morano appeared to be intoxicated. The officer told sheriff's deputy the officer arrested Morano and booked him into the Orient Road jail where he was being held on $2,500 of bail money. Morano was placed on administrative leave while the office investigates. No one is above the law. How many times do we hear that? How many politicians have, faced consequences? That, in my final thoughts. Oh, by the way, who drinks Coca-Cola? I'm wondering. Especially those lefty PC snowflakes. You gotta stop drinking Coke. You gotta start standing in front of their buildings. Because do you know what? A fact that many people don't know is it was made by a Confederate general. Yes, it was. Notice the colors on the Coke can? Yeah, I bet you never thought of that, did you frickin' schlucks? Anyway, don't that upset you about what Confederate Motorcycles is doing down there? Now they changed their name to something that goes towards the 3%ers, if you will. And if you don't know what one of those are, they're supposedly patriots. Where are they? I don't know. It's a lot like a lot of bikers that claim to be badasses, and next thing you know, they're nowhere to be found. It's kind of like, hey, go to the Facebook groups, and next thing you know, you're talking all schmick, and you ain't doing a damn thing. Yes, that's a 3%er. Anyway, if I were you guys, I'd stay as far away as I can from them because they're hypocrites. Now all of a sudden it's their value system, but all this time they've been around going under that banner because they thought it was cool to call themselves that, and they thought it'd be interesting to, rubs, I guess. But again, my question stands, and hey, you can be a guest on this show, the owner of this motorcycle shop, and explain your side of things. My guess is you won't. Why? Just like most of them PC dudes out there, they won't come on this show because they're going to come on here. I'm going to have facts on the subject that we're going to debate. and I'll bring a damn jackhammer with me. Yes, that's the way I roll. Got that snowflake who wanted to debate me? You better have your facts, because I'll destroy you. You know, I'm pretty much in a crabby mood right now, I think, with what's going on around this country. Then you see this kind of story. And it's like, really, you're trying to erase history because your feelings are hurt? This has nothing to do with that thing up north. Has nothing to do with it. They got big money behind them. And when you thought that the so-called patriots were going to stand up, all they did was sit on their duff, man. So that freaking group is like, yeah, right. Whatever, man. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear you. You talked all them years and you haven't done a damn thing to stop what's going on. But Confederate cycles, let's swing back over there, because I'm not going to give you a break on this one, man. I'm just not. You know, well, you got to reflect our team ideology. Well, who do you got working for you? Let us know who you got working for you and why their feelings are so hurt after you made so much money on that name over the years. Now you say that you're going to upgrade any motorcycle that has that name. Are you embarrassed of your work? Because obviously you were real proud of it before all this stuff went down with the name change. Just saying. Now, let's go down over the seas, man. You guys are getting pretty gangster out there, man. Pretty gangster. What is going on? You guys thinking it's 1960s America over in that sucker. You know what? That kind of stuff gives clubs a bad name. Again, that's over there. You guys are fighting a lot of problems, and that kind of stuff don't help. They don't. And how about our wall of shame, man? That was awesome. I loved it. Two cops fighting. It's cockfighting. I would have paid for that one. But anyway, man, leave me your comments in the comment section of all our media. I would appreciate. Don't forget to share all our material, depending on what platform you're on, over to your social media. Help us out, man. Again, be on the lookout for that op-ed article that I did. I think you're really going to enjoy it, man, because I get pretty real in that article. Don't forget motorcyclemadhouse.com. or you to listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, and more.
I say goodbye.
See you later, man. Vamos, man. Have a good one.
Now available on Spotify and all major platforms, including iHeartRadio, iTunes, Stitcher, and more. Don't forget to become a subscriber on any one of these platforms so you can be notified right away when our weekly episode is uploaded so you never miss an episode.
Hi, this is James Hollywood Machikari. Join our YouTube channel and get Motorcycle Madhouse and tons of videos related to the bikers. Join now by subscribing for free and become part of the Throttle today. Always free and always entertaining. Don't forget to visit us at www.harley-liberty.com for your daily biker news. Rock on!